Live from the happiest place in the Lone Star State, welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma.
Hello, everyone.
It's me. It's her. We're back on to Channel 2 tonight. Emma wants to run things. So I am just going to sit here and have fun because she doesn't want to just sit here and have fun. She wants to run the world. Like Dr. Evil. No, it's up here. Where it's down there. You looking for the other things? Yep, they're down there.
Well, not exactly with Mary on here.
Okay, well, why don't you go back to comments? It looks like we got people commenting.
Hey, Mary's there. Hey, Don.
Yep, and Mary, hello. I had a great birthday on Monday. Happy birthday again.
Hold on.
What are you looking for? Oh, Emma did it. That's why.
Wait, I want to firework.
Well, no, we're going to do the birthday button. Birthday button. For Mary. Happy birthday, Mary, from Monday of this week. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to take the reins back so we can get the show on the road, as they say. Elizabeth says,
the mouth is a cattle?
I don't know what that means. Elizabeth says, best intro ever. Awesome. And John says, hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. And John is shouting out, happy birthday, Mary. Everybody shout out Mary. Give her a happy birthday in the chat. And here is your host, Dancing Dan. And Emma. Oh, man, if you knew.
That could be
me
a
dancing, huh?
And
1,000 watts of sound.
Dancing Dad.
Dancing Dad. Yeah, I'll just go by Skipper Dad. I like Skipper Dad better. But I am dancing when I'm on the show. So tonight we have a weird thing. It is not an actual interview.
No.
What? It is a conversation with your friend and ours, Sir Willow. And Kathleen says, happy birthday, Mary. Michael, happy birthday, Mary. Jonathan, happy birthday, Mary. Oh, Mary, you came to the right place to get happy birthdays today. Even though it was Monday. You're right here with your friends.
That's what related.
That's right. You got it.
It was in the past, guys.
I understand, but we're all together tonight. So anyway, it's different. It's not a regular interview. It is a conversation between Emma and Sir Willow and me about, what is the topic tonight? It was the first topic we recorded. It is Disney rides we wish they would have built, but they didn't. So we just kind of bounced all over park to park and talked about things we wish they would build and that they haven't yet. Or we actually talked about a few things that we wish they would bring back, but haven't.
Oh, wait, what Mary put?
Mary says, thanks for the belated birthday wishes.
You're welcome. That's what we were in the birthday thing.
Hey, Mary, we're not going to tell you what it is.
But you're getting a cry.
But we're going to send you something for your birthday. Don't tell anybody else. All right. It's a secret. So there you go. All right. So our conversation with Sir Willow is about rides that we wish Disney would build or things that we wish they would bring back. It is about a 30-minute one. And this is part 1. Part 2 next week is going to be about dark rides. Don't want to miss that because Sir Willow knows theme parks, right? And he knows and loves Disney as well. So let's go through your run of show. What do we do next? Social media. So we're going to remind everybody quickly, Emma is on the Facebook. You can find her at Talking Mickey Project YouTube channel as her page. The group is Disney Friends of All Abilities, Talking Mickey Project. And her website is talkingmickey.com. You can also find her as Talking Mickey Project on Instagram and Talking Mickey PR on Twitter because the handles are shorter. So go out there and follow Emma on social media. She's posting stuff. She posted about the 13th anniversary of Minecraft yesterday.
And my card's gonna get clear to y'all.
That's
So
right.
I'll be posting on Twitter.
That's right. It's going to
And
be.
yes, I'll be tagging Mulgane and double a weapon for it.
There you go. So Emma likes to shout out all the stuff she enjoys, not just Disney. But
The
follow her on
other
social media
company
to
can
see.
play games.
All
Play
right.
Minecraft.
So stay tuned for this because we're going to show you what's coming up, and then we're going straight to the conversation with Sir Willow. So the much vaunted, much waited for, much delayed trivia of Walt and El Grupo. Oh my goodness, we got some good questions for this. And we're giving you fair warning. If you haven't seen it yet, go out and watch it.
It's on Disney Plus.
That's right, and it's probably other places too.
Yeah.
Walt and El Grupo, it's an amazing film, and it's going to show you a lot of history that you probably didn't know, but our trivia questions will baffle you. See, Emma's doing that too. And then next Wednesday night is part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2 of our conversation, like I said, with Sir Willow. The following Saturday, we're doing trivia about one of Emma's favorite hotels, the first one she ever stayed in at Disney World, and that is the Contemporary Resort and Convention Center.
Yeah.
And guess what? 2 Wednesdays from now, you're going to be interviewing moi. Emma is going to be interviewing me. We've been wanting to do something like this for a while, so she's going to talk to me and ask me questions of things she doesn't know about my Disney fandom, as well as the Fun 5.
Wow.
And then the following Saturday, we're giving you a big lineup. You can all go to youtube.com/Talking Mickey Project and see all these. These are all set up as upcoming events. We're going to do trivia about art of animation. We're going to have an interview with Lake Buena Vista Historical Society, Retro
It'll be pre-recorded.
WDW. Of course it will. These guys do an amazing job. They actually have a nonprofit called Lake Buena Vista Historical Society to document the history of that area and Disney. And then eventually we're going to get around to doing trivia
It will be pre-recorded, the interview.
Yes, you said that already.
I know, while talking over you while you were speaking.
Well, now everybody knows it twice.
Yeah.
So eventually we're going to get to trivia about the Polynesian, one of the favorites of our guests that are coming on the show. And we're also going to talk about the newest resort, the Galactic Star Cruiser. So there's a lot coming up, guys. There's a lot coming up.
So get reminders on all of them.
That's right. Go out to TalkingMickeyProject.com. Go to YouTube or TalkingMickey.com. Go to YouTube and hit reminder on all of those. Very exciting. Skipper Dad is in the hot seat. Yes, it's going to be fun. I'm not going to write the questions. Emma and her mom are going to have to write the questions. So we shall see. Hey, there's Grandma and Grandpa.
Hey, Grandma.
Good to see y'all. And wow, cool. We got a wow, cool. Great picture, Skipper Dad. Reminds me of Lilo and Stitch. There you go. All right. Well, without further ado, can you say adieu?
Adieu.
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 We're going to go to the interview. So how do we do that?
Adieu. View.
Poo? No, we're not going to say poo online. That's not right to say that.
No, I said view. New.
New view. You.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
Welcome back, Nick and Greg, aka Gorilla to my girl.
Try to do it like Mickey.
Yeah, it's her Kermit arms. Yeah. She's got those thin arms in there. All right. Well, thank you, Sir Willow, for being back. We have a topic to discuss, and that topic is Disney rides we wish they would build. So stuff they haven't built, but that we would like to see them build.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. So who wants to go first? Emma?
I'll let Mr. Joy go.
You want to let Mr.
You
Joy?
let me go first?
Okay.
So, well, in the pre-show, we were talking about a couple ideas. I want to see them do something decent for Moana. I am waiting. I know they're talking about this garden at Epcot, and we'll see if it happens because it's kind of all over.
Yeah.
I would love to see them do something for Moana, probably a dark ride-ish thing, where you're cruising the waves and you meet Maui or something along the lines.
That would be cool. So maybe they have the ride in Animal Kingdom that is I can't think of the name at the moment, the raft ride, right? It's in Asia. Yeah, I can't think of the name of it.
Cali
River
River
Rapids.
Cali River Rapids, yes. So something like that, maybe in a different park or something.
Yeah.
Or a log ride or something where you would have the bumps and the waves and that would be
fun.
cool.
Okay, so I'm reaching because my cat decided that right now is a great time to drop in for a visit.
Hello.
Oh.
Kitty Cat is with us.
There you go.
Oh. You remind me of Christy.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I think you see his eyes got small.
Yeah, not that there's any cats in Moana, but
we have a cat in our house too, though.
Okay.
All righty. So Moana and maybe a boat ride.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Navi
River Journey.
Yeah, something like that, maybe. So some version of a dark ride / boat ride, maybe. That would be kind of cool.
I'm waiting to see them come up with something else with Star Wars as well. 2 rides isn't a whole lot. I mean, the 2 they've got are absolutely amazing, but it would be fun to do something a little bit lower tech that could also get people coming in.
What do you think?
Like an X-Wing type ride, like you fly with your own X-Wing, you guide the Millennium Falcon, and you go blow up the Death Star or the
That sounds like what Star Tours used to be.
Yeah, that was right. That was Star Tours right early on. But yeah, I see what you're saying. The original stand-up video game that I remember as a kid, the I don't know, it was lines or whatever. It wasn't very fancy.
Oh yeah,
probably. Remember that? You had the handles and you would fly and shoot the.
That was a fun game.
Yeah, I remember playing that when I was a kid. So they've had a lot of different versions of destroying the Death Star over the years.
Right.
But that would be a cool one too.
Like the Star Wars Battle Pod.
Yeah, Battle Pod. That's a good video game. What could they build on the outside? Because they have 2 dark rides right now, right? So what could they build outside that would work?
And still you just do Dumbo with X-Wings. Because I mean, after all, how many versions of that do they have?
Yeah.
You could do something like that.
Flying carpets and rocket ships and
Dumbo with X-Wings. There you go.
No.
That's the pitch.
No, it is the Aqua Order.
Astro Orbiter, yeah, they could. Yeah, they could do something like that. But yeah, that's the pitch meeting, right? You walk in and you go, "I got it, Dumbo with wings, Dumbo with X-wings." I couldn't even get the word out. Oh gosh, but that would be fun. That would be fun. One we've always talked about too was based on IP stuff. I guess is Lilo and Stitch. When Emma was a kid, she watched Lilo and Stitch 9 times or something crazy. A lot of those were in the theater. Yep. And she was little. I guess you were what, 4 or 5, maybe something like that. It was a long time ago. But the idea is from the song Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. It's like they could have a kids roller coaster that was themed to that, where you would have maybe Stitch on the front, or I don't know, the cars could be like the Hawaiian themed shirts or something, or I don't know. They have lots of different styles of roller coasters out there. Some that are standing up and all that, but I don't know if they do that for kids. Probably not.
You could. They've got a couple where the cars are designed to look a little bit like surfboards.
Yeah, there you go. That would work.
Do that. Yes, Lilo and Stitch is one that I don't understand why they have not done something more in the parks for them. The one thing they had, okay, my family's weird. We like Stitch's Great Escape. I know a lot of people didn't, but why have they not come up with something better and still there?
Yeah.
Well, actually, the thing is we're not the animatronic itself.
Yeah, they said that what's left in the theater, right?
Yeah, because Wreck-It Ralph is probably or isn't going to take its place.
I don't know. I don't know if they've made a decision yet. I
haven't heard anything. I don't know, except it's just ripped up.
But they've had, they have the whole thing with the aliens. Which were so cool. They could do something with that. And the ships.
And Cousins? You mean the Cousins?
Well, the Cousins, but also the other ones that were was it Captain Gantu and the other ones that were part of the remember this part of the story. And then you have all the the Hawaiian scenery and everything that they could use somehow. I think it is, and plus all the great music. I think they missed an opportunity there to use that kind of thing. And I don't know, maybe there was something drawn up. I'd love to see if there ever was, because that would be to me was an obvious one that they somehow didn't implement.
Mm-hmm.
What else are you thinking of? What ride? Whether it's an IP thing or not, what would you like to see in the parks that's not there now in terms of an attraction?
I
The
know
dragon ride.
Huh?
The dragon ride.
Oh,
the dragon ride, Beastly
dragon?
Kingdom.
Yeah, from Beastly Kingdom.
That's what I was just thinking of myself.
The
That would have been so neat if they had done that.
So
yeah, but they didn't due to budget restraint.
But what were they planning to build? Do you know?
They were supposed to be building a sort of good and evil kind type of
Two
land.
types of dragons?
No, a kind of the
And the
area.
land itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
One guy will have the unicorn. You remember the unicorn that was on the Discovery River that someone bought.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Yes, unicorns, Pegasus, and things like that. And it would have
mythological.
been a whole fantasy realm with all these creatures and animals from fantasy. So the dragons, minotaurs. I'm trying to remember what else. The sketches I saw, it looked amazing, and
So
instead they put in the Dino Land junk.
Yeah.
Disney Avatar.
Well, eventually they
Yeah.
put Avatar in, but they have the whole Dino Land now, right?
Yeah.
They took the big space, the ride that takes up the most space. They took
Per-
that out.
Primeval World.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
only ride that there are some of the little kiddie ride
Right.
and at a carnival area and dinosaur.
So are they gonna?
Before it was Countdown to Extinction.
So what was supposed to be built in Beastly Kingdom? And we talked.
They had.
Yeah.
There was a mountain ride, which I believe it was supposed to simulate flying on a dragon. Not the way Flight of Passage is now.
Yeah.
But a roller coaster type thing, if I remember. Expedition Everest has actually kind of filled that in somewhat. And I'm trying to remember what
That makes
else
sense.
there was, but it hadn't gotten fully developed yet. Just some sketches and artwork and some ideas. But just the whole idea of kind of a medieval fantasy realm.
And it must have been really important in the beginning because the dragon is in the middle of the logo. It's the largest creature.
Gonna get sorry, Mr. Noy.
No.
And though there is a unicorn section in the parking lot. And I
That's
know where
right.
it is.
The parking lot has some of the old names of what they were going to do there. That's true. That's true.
Yep. Yeah, because it was supposed to be the major continents of the world, and then the fantasy realm, and they
pretty cool.
cut out the cool part.
Yeah, they took the fun fantasy part away, huh? And I guess what they put in was Pandora, which is not exactly the same thing. But it looks like, I was looking online, it looks like they're finally going to be putting out the next Pandora movie.
Yeah, I saw a teaser.
Or Avatar movie, I should say.
I saw a teaser trailer for it.
Was it any good?
I didn't see it. I saw it pop up on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It says Out of Water.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Should I confess I've never actually seen the first one?
We have tried to watch it
It
several
looked
times.
like the CGI.
And we never got past, I don't know, the first 15, 20 minutes. It just didn't seem interesting. So I can't say we've seen the original movie either. We went through the land. We didn't do Flight of Passage, but we did the boat ride, and the land is amazing. I mean, the stuff they did is beautiful, and it's stuff that like you'd never seen before. And the food was pretty good, and everything else. It seems like it flows pretty well. The space and everything, walking through because of the crowds. But yeah, it seems like they could have done that level of detail with something people would maybe be more enthused about long term. I don't know.
Yeah.
What? What are you thinking? I can jump in with another one. We'd have to travel to Epcot though. You ready to go to Epcot?
No.
Well, I'm going to go to Epcot. You stay here. We had talked about Epcot. One of the things that I remember that Jim Hill talked about over the years was them building a mountain ride like a
Mount Fuji. They were
Mount Fuji.
originally going to do Mount Fuji.
Yeah, so they were going to have kind of a Godzilla type thing
But that didn't
And,
work out because of copyright.
and the bullet train kind of roller coaster behind it. Right?
You can actually still walk into what was going to be the station for that.
Really?
When you walk into the Japan Pavilion and you have Mitsukoshi, the big store, and then you kind of walk around to the back and you've got that little building that has the two soldiers riding on the horses.
Yeah.
That's actually what was going to be the entrance into the ride.
Wow.
And instead they converted it to a store.
But more of a store.
And it was also going to be a character crossing type ride from the Japanese one that they did for Tokyo Disneyland.
Yep.
The history of Japan.
So they had a bunch of stuff that
they had a couple different ideas for Japan, and that was going to be the big entrance into whatever it was. And it got, before they finished it, it got redesigned into that. But yeah, there were a couple different ideas for Mount Fuji and a couple things like that. Germany also still has a fake wall where they had an entrance that was going to be to a ride.
The door.
Yeah,
the
it was going to be
still there.
the Rhine, like a Rhine River cruise or something. It was a boat ride, if I remember right. So that is actually, the building is there, right? I'm assuming they never built the ride, but maybe the building space is still there.
I think they ended up using it for storage or something. Yeah, they never actually built anything for the ride, just the walls.
But on the one in Japan, one of the stories I remember hearing was that they didn't follow up with Mount Fuji because Kodak was a big sponsor at the time and Fujifilm was the competitor. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but it's one of those stories.
Didn't Kodak went out of business because they got
But
bankrupt?
that was years later.
I don't know if it's true or not, but it honestly wouldn't terribly surprise me based on the problematic relationship with Kodak when PhotoPass started.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
The Nikon camera.
Yeah, it seemed like Kodak lost a big opportunity there because they didn't do what the Disney folks did.
Kodak could have been far and away the premier theme park photography company, and they shot themselves in the foot. Not just with Disney, but then with every other park out there too. Even if the camera department had ceased to exist, they still could have been in business as a theme park photography company and stuff, but they lost their opportunity.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is going to sound dumb because I don't remember, but was there, when PhotoPass started, were they using film at any point, or was it all digital?
It was all digital at the time. Kodak was still film. I think Kodak had started to switch to digital at that point.
Okay.
It was about a year before I got there.
Okay.
But the very first PhotoPass were all digital, and they would actually have people that they would take the picture of your coupon, and then they would actually have people that would run around Epcot on Segways and exchange memory cards.
Really?
Take the memory cards back and plug those into the computers.
Wow.
That's why they were upstairs in the living seas area.
Upstairs in the living seas area.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where they stored them after they were done using them.
Okay.
After that, they had developed a system where they could transmit the pictures wirelessly. And the first thing they actually had that on was, it was like a small laptop. It was called the Brick.
The Brick.
And because it was as heavy as a brick. And they would have to wear this essentially small laptop clipped to their belts to be able to process the pictures and everything.
Yeah, now I think I don't know much about cameras, but it sounds like they're wirelessly connected themselves, right? Aren't cameras now?
The camera itself is connected to a PDA still.
Oh, okay.
It's basically like a large cell phone. And that's what they use. So I got there with the first model of PDAs that they were using. So that was nice. I didn't have to carry around a computer.
Well, they could have been. I guess what they could have built Mount Fuji and didn't, maybe because of all of that. Who knows?
Well, true. And also, got there the huge pop culture in Japan.
Because of huge what?
Pop culture.
What about it?
is very popular in Japan.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
well I could imagine it is.
And
Yeah.
it might confuse people they didn't watch the original Godzilla movie.
Oh well, there's a
Oh.
lot of people that see different attractions, right? That don't know the stories, but they're still
My
good.
daughter would have loved it.
Yeah.
So
I remember growing up with Godzilla. I remember seeing Godzilla versus Megalon in the theater. So I'm pretty old. What other attractions can you think of any in the Magic Kingdom that you would like to see built? Let's hop over to the Magic Kingdom.
goodness.
What would you like to see built that they haven't built yet?
I would like to see if Disney would build a
What?
attraction like a Carnival Progress. But think about Walt Disney and his brother Roy Oakes.
Oh, so the story of Walt and Roy, but in an attraction form somehow. That would be interesting instead of just a walkthrough, maybe. Huh.
Yeah, because I've got the one-man stream over at Studios.
Yeah. Some kind of attraction like Carousel of Progress, where you see different stages of the story and you hear stuff. That's interesting.
It's a
Maybe
great,
they
big,
could add-
beautiful animator.
That's right. You could have one. You could have one scene where Walt and Roy are arguing about where to spend the money. You can have one.
I can think Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk?
No, not Tony Hawk.
Not Tony Hawk. No, the skateboarder. No, Tony Baxter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a different guy.
Yeah.
I can think Tony Baxter doing Walt Disney Roy.
Oh, really? Really? You could see
I'm
that.
sorry, Ginger.
Yeah.
Just
One
back
of
it
those
up onto
things
my
that
dog.
we've heard of that's been rumored about, I guess, for years was, and I don't know if it's still out there or not, but I haven't heard that to the contrary, was that at some point they've been talking about, do they keep Tom Sawyer Island? Because if they filled in that river, they'd have a lot of land. Do you remember hearing about that? When you
I heard about that. I'm just trying to imagine how well that would go over.
I know. I mean,
yeah, to the boat, right?
Yeah, they'd have to get rid of the riverboat. They'd have
and the long thing.
Yeah.
Well, unless they did kind of like Disneyland Paris has done with their Big Thunder.
Oh, yeah, the tunnel.
Yeah, because they don't have Tom Sawyer Island. The island is actually Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
But you start off on the other side, and you go through a tunnel to get over to the actual ride.
So they could potentially do something with an attraction on the island, but you'd have to wait to get there and back fast.
But Florida, you can't do a tunnel.
No.
You'd be underground, like in the mud.
One, the utilidors are down there, and then where the utilidors aren't, it would flood.
Yeah, exactly. They'd have to
ruin all the
make a big
there.
giant bathtub around the whole thing, I guess, to make it waterproof, and that probably wouldn't work real well. So what were you thinking?
I remember Auckland Disney did a video about John Lafitte.
Oh, Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte?
The pirate?
Yeah, apparently Disney was originally going to do the America Great program that happened over 63, I think, at Disneyland.
There's kind of a date on the wall in Disneyland on one of the walkways, I guess. It's kind of like an arch that faces Tom Sawyer Island in front of Pirates.
Apparently that was an entrance to a John Lafitte like attraction.
Like a walkthrough attraction. Yeah, I
like
remember
a high American was
I did hear, though, that at one point they were actually looking at doing another pirate attraction in Magic Kingdom based on a gentleman named Lawrence the Pirate.
Lawrence the Pirate?
Yeah, but he was a pirate who didn't do anything. He just stayed home and laid around.
Larry.
Oh, where the cucumber?
Yes, Larry the cucumber.
But Billy Nugget already carried.
He's a pirate that won't do anything. That don't do anything. We're the pirates that don't do anything. I remember that. You remember that?
No, but not Billy Nugget already carried.
No, but I think George was making a joke.
Oh.
That would be cool, though.
I can think
Larry was fun.
I can think something like that going to Six Flags.
In Six Flags? Yeah. Or Bob the tomato.
Yeah.
I remember Bob. You watch that all the time. I got news for you. You
Yeah,
probably don't remember.
they changed it over time, and it now
Yes.
looks weirder.
It got weirder over time.
Yeah.
I think
What,
you
are
just
you
got
going to
over
complain about Lord of the Beans?
it. That's right. Oh my gosh, that would be funny. That would be funny. See, that's a joke. You got to stay on top of that.
Oh.
Was the rooster? You said that's a joke, son. You're gonna follow me. Foghorn Leghorn. We have
Oh.
seen. We have taken pictures with the Foghorn Leghorn over at Six Flags here in San Antonio. He's one of my favorites. Oh goodness! So we've been to Epcot. We talked about Animal Kingdom. We've talked a little bit about Hollywood Studios.
Wait, what about Place of Earth? Ain't they gonna do a refurbishment on it? Or are they gonna change it?
What is their plan for Spaceship Earth?
I know that there was a redo planned, at least for the inside of it, that COVID put on hold. I don't know. At some point, they will update it. The talk was that they were going to completely gut it inside and really redo it.
Yeah, that would be a big project.
Yeah.
Wow. As much as they've had things torn up in Epcot for years, they'd have to have it probably for years to do that. Years more, I should say.
Well,
oh, goodness gracious. All right, and we talked about Magic Kingdom a little bit. So what did we miss? Are there any other IPs or anything else that you would want to see?
Studios.
Okay.
Bring back Star Wars weekends.
Oh, yeah.
Bring back R2MK. Disney.
R2MK, she loves.
I went to my grandma Friday night.
You can put your, I would say you can put your arms down now.
And one of the people who was in the Star Wars 500 league, they had a R2D2 build right with them.
Yeah, they had a prom recently, and Emma went to, and the Star Wars Society in San Antonio was there, right? In their outfits, and somebody had a full-size working R2D2 there.
Wow.
And it's like, boy, that would be cool. That would be cool to take to shows and have fun with, huh?
Years ago, I got to go to the Comic-Con in Kansas City, and they had all the cosplayers and everything. Yeah. And there was a guy there that he had actually built 5 full-size R2 units. It had like a red and an orange and a blue. Yeah. It was, and he's running them all around the floor and everything.
That's amazing.
It was cool.
It probably cost them a lot of money because
I'm sure
the stuff you need to build those things aren't cheap.
No, you got to make some of it yourself. You could probably buy some parts that people have made, but all of it, I think, would probably have to be fabricated.
Yeah. Like actual stuff.
Yeah, all the parts. And you'd have to paint it and everything else. All the electronics. Right.
The lights and the sound box.
R2MK.
Yeah, Emma would build an R2MK with the ears on the top. I think she would, the Mickey version.
And
but
we have that.
We went to Star Wars weekends once or twice, but it
was crowded.
It was crowded, but they were a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Fun. My wife knew nothing about Star Wars at the time, and she had a ball. And the kids and I, we just ate it up.
I mean, it's like the fans, it's like almost one of those guilty pleasure things because you see the stormtroopers and Darth Vader dancing, and you know it's not right, but it's still entertaining and fun.
It's kind of funny they took down that huge thing that was in front of the ear.
It's definitely not Star Wars canon, but it was entertaining.
The dance off with the Star Wars stars.
Yeah,
hyperspace hoopla. That's what it was called.
Hyperspace hoopla. Yes. That's right.
I think the 2 customers that play the guy and the girl, I think they're back in the
Frozen show.
Yeah.
I think it's the same 2 actors,
It could be.
I
can't remember his name. Well, Ubla, I think, was the lady.
That was one of them. That was cool. So Star Wars weekends we would bring back if we could. Is there something else?
And we'll add Rey and the new character.
And they were probably there when they were doing, some special events leading up to the opening of Galaxy's Edge, I would guess.
Well, it was after they cut down Star Wars weekend.
Right. Well, it was, but they probably had the characters there for certain things.
Mm.
Is there any other special weekend that y'all would want to see? Some kind of special
I
event
think
with certain characters?
I can see them doing a Tower Terror type of weekend.
Twilight Zone weekend? Or
Yeah.
Twilight Zone event?
I don't know. I would
I
almost
know-
say that the Not So Scary would kind of fit that. It almost seemed like you could fit that in there somehow.
Yeah.
Um,
You probably could. Yeah, I don't know. There's another
know.
franchise that's big enough to take over a park like a Star Wars.
yeah, they
weekend
can't
did.
do Marvel in Florida because of
Right.
Universal. stuff.
Universal.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not.
Mm.
Maybe not. But there's definitely, I think there's a lot of opportunities to do things that they used to do that they didn't, or they could bring back, or just new stuff like we talked about so far.
Oh.
One of the things that Melissa was talking about a little while ago when before we came up was that they used to do, I don't know if they still do, in the pavilion over there where they did the luau, they used to have services there. I think it was on Sunday mornings. Do they still do that there at all? Or
They
anywhere?
don't do that anymore. Before COVID, they were doing an unofficial service over at the Contemporary at one of the
Okay.
ballrooms. And they were just basically making it available to a non-denominational group that did it.
Okay.
I think that stopped with COVID, though, and I don't know that they're doing it anymore.
They ever brought it back? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I remember that from years ago, because it was an
What do you
opportunity
know?
to go on vacation and still go to church. Right?
My dog's in here trying to poke at the cat now.
Oh,
I think one thing that Emma would like to see them bring back, if they could bring back something, is the railroad in where?
Magic Kingdom.
No, well, that they're gonna bring back, hopefully. I'm talking about the railroad in where? With the cabins and in the campground.
Oh, well,
Yeah. The train that used to be there, right? That would be cool if they had a
when
chance to bring that
friend
back.
of ours are working on right now.
Really? What are they
Yeah.
working on?
No, you know who I'm talking about, right?
No.
The Carolyn Fighting.
Oh no, they're working on the train
That's what I'm saying.
from Mine Train through Nature's
That's
Wonderland.
what
I'm talking
okay.
about the one in
The one that used to go around the campground itself.
Yeah. Remember we
Yeah.
went down the tracks.
Oh,
That would be cool if they brought that.
Yeah, the
back.
tracks are still there, but I couldn't tell you the last time they ran the train.
As big and as busy as the campground is nowadays, that would be nice to have, because other
Yeah.
than the golf cart, it's kind of hard to get around that place. It'd be nice if they used it as transportation too, not just as a ride. Right?
I know what else Disney needs to bring back. Night parades.
Oh yeah.
Like the Amazing Electric Parade that's only gonna be at Disneyland.
Yeah, but
there's nothing in
it's time for
Disney.
something new. You had Paint the Night. There was at Disneyland too. I never got to see that one, but Spectra Magic.
Yeah.
Although, unfortunately, they didn't save the floats for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
But something like that to bring back a nighttime parade like they used to. I miss the night parades. They were
Mhm.
fun. A parade at Animal Kingdom, a parade at Hollywood Studios.
One of
like
the
bring back Mickey Jungle Jam and Jungle Parade.
Mhm.
yeah, one of our favorites was the Jam and Jungle Parade, and then when they did the Christmas version, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jam and or Jingle
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 Jammin',
Jangle.
Jingle Jam and something. I don't know.
something like that.
We love that parade. The music was fun. The
Yeah.
floats were cool.
Glad we
Um,
were in it.
And it was
When
nice
we
to
were-
see. It was nice to see a parade in that park too, because there's a lot of static stuff and there's attractions, but to actually see it kind of going through the park and everything is a different experience. That was fun.
And the one they had at Studios, the Stars and Cars motor car parade.
Oh god.
It was so Hollywoodish. It was great.
Yeah, exactly.
And-
So that
yeah.
whole Hollywood thing is not quite what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know what that poor park is anymore.
That's
Epcot's
what I was
kinda
going
going
to
the same
ask you.
way.
It's like, what if you had to describe it? What is it now? Because it's not a movie making park.
No, it's not that anymore.
Let's see. It's a Star Wars, a Toy Story Kitty, Hollywood. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a mix-up of stuff.
yeah, it's a
actually.
mishmash. But is it, is it based on all the stories and shows and stuff? I mean, I guess it's all tied
I
that way.
actually had an opportunity to ask a guy who's worked with Imagineering, and I asked him. I says, yeah, "What do you guys say it is? What's its point now?" He goes, "IP land."
What IP land?
There you
And-
go.
Is
Could
that
be
what
intellectual
land?
property land,
Oh.
IPs.
Oh. Okay.
It's like the characters and the stories. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because like Haunted Mansion, they built it without any characters or stories that they had in films or theaters. Right. It was original.
My
And
honey.
a lot of stuff that
Disneyland.
they build now is based, or they convert, is based on some kind of intellectual property, some kind of character or story that people know already. Versus, like the land, living with the land is completely created.
Yeah,
and
Now it
But
was
if you look at what's happening even at Epcot, you've got the universe of energy that is now Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah.
So you took a non-character thing and now it's characters. Maelstrom, which was a non-character thing, is now Frozen.
Yeah.
So you can see they're taking all these characters and they're putting them onto things that didn't have characters.
I mean, it may be, it seems like it would be an easier way to do things to, give something new life. But the creative ones that are not IP based, like Pirates and Haunted Mansion, and those have like rabid followings and will always will.
Well, Pirates now have characters due to the movie.
Right, it has some characters, but it's still the original ride is at least what I remember.
Except for the redhead.
Yeah.
All of it. Yeah. All of it.
I've got such mixed feelings on the redhead. I like the character Red.
Yeah.
But the whole change of the scene is just like
Is it really a pirate thing? Probably not.
Sell me the chicken. What?
Very different.
Wait a minute. I gotta go. Bring the chicken some rum.
Bring the chicken some rum.
Who drank all the rum?
Oh my
I hope
goodness.
that it doesn't get any McWiggly Empire.
All right. Well, we talked about a bunch of stuff. Do you want to wrap this up? Because we have another segment to record.
Well,
are you good with that?
How are we gonna do that?
We're gonna wrap this one up, and then we're gonna record the other.
You've never gone before.
That's right.
Strange New Worlds.
Oh,
wait, I can't get me buying Star Trek in the future.
Oh yeah, if they bought Star Trek, oh my goodness, there's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, why is there a park that has never really done anything with Star Trek yet? Paramount so flopped on that when they had the chance.
Yeah. And the new show. Have you seen the new show yet?
I have not.
Strange New World. It's actually pretty good. I like it. Yeah, I like it better than Discovery. So
well, that doesn't say much in my book.
Oh. I've seen them all, but the new one is really good. The guy that plays Pike I think is a really good. He plays a good part. Yeah. Yep. All right. So say thank you, and we'll wrap this one up. We'll come back with another segment for another video.
Okay.
All righty.
Thank you, Mega Good, aka Willow, for coming back to my show.
You're welcome. It's been fun.
And we will see you again real soon.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Meow.
That was half of our conversation with the well-known theme park expert and all-around cool guy, Sir Willow.
Okay, Mega Good. Hope you're feeling better.
Yep, hope you're doing well. And next week, a week from tonight, will be part 2, numero 2, when we talk about dark rides.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, hey, Mickey Bunch is here. Good to see you, Kelly. Great stream, everyone.
Thank you, Miss Kelly.
Loved it. Was so good, Michael says. Oh, my goodness.
And we want to talk about now.
Great interview, John. John says. Love Sir Willow, says the Mickey Bunch, Kelly. Great discussion. I loved hearing the attraction ideas.
I also
Very
like
cool.
seeing everyone else's ideas in the chat.
That's right. You had some great ideas you put in the chat. So thanks for doing that. That was cool to read and put up on the screen.
Yeah.
Kind of hot right now. It's warm, so not as cool as I'd like.
It's gonna be hotter over here on Friday.
Supposed to be like 102 here on Friday. Gonna be
I got-
crazy.
I got Monday 104.
Oh, maybe. Who knows? Might have changed. Lots of terrific ideas. Emma's mom says, "Look, it's the Emma the red." Yeah, on the lighting, her hair looks red, huh?
Or Emma the
not quite.
blonde.
In real life.
Or Emma the blonde.
Looking forward to part 2. Thank you, Kathleen.
Yeah.
And that's right. Thank you, Mickey Bunch. And I think this might be Emma's grandparents, right? Fun to see Sir Willow again. I think you have a fan, Sir Willow. You have a fan in my mom and dad. They love watching you too. Great interview, Sir Willow. We really appreciate your support. Thank you, Jonathan. That is a really good sentiment and very true. Somebody bring ice water to Sir Willow. There you go.
I think I actually know I bucket talented, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Remember that from years ago?
I wonder if people
All
can
right.
bring that back for summer.
Well, guys, y'all go ahead and post anything else you want to post in the chat. We're going to go through sponsors real quick.
Yeah,
You want me to do it?
that's
I'll do it
cool.
real fast. All right. So the people that support Emma's channel are Storybook Trips by Bridget Langford. You can find Bridget at, well, you can email Bridget at bridget.langford@storybooktrips.com.
That ask your parents before going online.
Yes. If you're an adult and you want to have a trip, make sure you ask your parents.
Yes.
Is that what you mean? Oh, no, for kids. We're making
Daddy.
jokes. We're making jokes. The jokes are coming. They're just so anyway,
Yeah.
you can reach out to Bridget. She is our Disney travel planner. She has booked us a trip for later this year, which we're going to talk about in the future. And one for next year. We're planning for Emma's birthday. Secrets. She does a great job. So go to storybooktrips.com. You can find Bridget Langford there. Also, Junior's Kind Note Cafe. Junior does free trade, organic, home roasted coffee.
And it's organic.
That's right. It is organic. And he sells it at bossabilityinc.org/store. All proceeds go to nonprofit organizations. And Junior's #Kind Note Cafe. Junior is a friend of ours. And the
Yeah.
family is as well.
Yeah.
Emma's mom was saying Melissa drinks that coffee every day.
Yeah.
Speaking of Melissa, BeyondDisabilityTexas.com is Emma's mom's YouTube channel. She has one video on there. We're trying to get her to put more. But she does interviews, and she has done interviews on podcast form with a lot of different people, including other parents, agency representatives, other types of nonprofit organizations that help people with disabilities, just to learn what they do and how people can connect with them. So check that out. You can also go to BeyondDisabilityTexas.com. And last but certainly not least, all of Emma's Patreon supporters, of which one is Sir Willow.
Well, I don't know when the last one will be.
We're gonna be doing a live stream like we do each month, the last Sunday of the month. We're gonna be putting out the link for that soon for all of Emma's Patreon supporters.
For them.
And you will see a list of them toward the end of this video through the ending credits. So thank you, everybody, for supporting Emma. Let's check back in the chat real quick. Let's see. Oh, Jonathan says another Disney trivia idea: Disney, Pixar, Coco, Finding Dory, Cars 3, or Inside Out. Yeah, we could look at some more Pixar films. That would be a good idea. We've done some in the past.
We have seen Cars 3.
But doing one for Coco would be fun.
Yeah.
We could have done that during Fiesta. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, more bravo, says Patrick, Jedi Magic and More. Patrick is a member of the Star Wars Society.
Yes, in
San
friend
Antonio.
of mine.
Looking forward to more live streams. 104, you could put your ears in the freezer. That might help. It actually might. And Radiator Springs 500 trivia. Oh, yeah. Yay for patrons. Yes. There you go. And Jonathan, that's right. He put all the links out there. Thank you, Jonathan, for doing that.
Well, we'll see.
And I wish I had as many subs as vids on my channel. I have over 2,500 videos.
No, Vin.
Vids. Well, right. Videos. Wow.
Are they short, Mike? Because that makes me in.
And Somebody says, how about them Barron cousins? That's right.
That's
We
right,
wanna-
Grandma. About my boy.
We want to.
Great Dad and good you're the dad. Hope y'all watching that.
Well, we're gonna do something.
Congratulations to Grayson and Ben, by the way.
We're gonna do something real fast. You lean to the side over there. We're celebrating because you can come back in a little bit. Because Emma's cousin Grayson, my nephew Grayson, is graduating from high school. Congratulations, Grayson. He's going to be going to Alabama and the School of Engineering at the University of Alabama. So
Yeah.
congratulations. Scholarship and everything.
Yep.
And then also graduating from 8th grade this year is Emma's cousin, my nephew,
Good.
Ben.
They're all brothers, actually.
Well, of course. Ben is graduating from 8th grade this year. So congratulations to Ben and Grayson and all of our Emma's cousins, my nephews, on what they've done this year. They've had a great school year.
Yeah.
So we hope to see y'all soon.
Yeah.
And if anybody else you know is graduating this year, give them a shout out in the chat or
Yeah.
let us know down the road. We'll be happy to put up an I'm celebrating button
Wow.
for you guys too. So here we are. Thanks everybody for joining this evening. There you go. Jonathan says you're very welcome, sir. He's very polite. Thank you, Jonathan. Yay, congrats, Grayson. Enjoy Alabama. Or I think he said Abalama. Where is Abalama? It's got to be next to Alabama. I actually like the word Abalama better. Abalama Ding Dong is what it sounds like a song.
I think I am a cool.
I was just making a joke. Sorry, I'm late. You guys, I was busy eating Chinese. Ooh.
Hashtag replay, Brian.
Hashtag team replay. Thanks for being
Wait,
here,
is it
Byron. It's Byron.
Brian? Oh, okay.
Byron, there you go. Yay for Ben. Congratulations, Grayson. All righty. Well, thank you all for joining in at celebration for our family.
Well,
It's awesome guys graduating from 8th grade, Ben, and high school, Grayson.
college. Yeah, high school.
Best Brother Award for 54 years running, Michael. Congratulations. There you go. That is awesome. All right. Well, I guess it is time to say goodnight to all our company. MIC. You're supposed to say
Yeah, we'll do.
KEY
Why? Because we love you.
MOUSE. Oh, you couldn't do it that fast. We'll see you on Saturday night for
Aw.
trivia. It is time to go. So you say it. 1, 2, 3. See ya. Good night.
Yeah, we'll do. Oh, night, guys. Okay, we can go to bed then.
Hit replay if you want to watch it again.
Huh?